What's up, people? How's it going? Welcome to my channel and welcome to another vlog. Fortunately, today the traffic appears to be less when compared to the other days. Today is just Wednesday, third week, but I already feel exhausted, with the incessant, demands of modern day life. I don't know how many of you feel that way. I think some of the people that I know are pretty excited, to get back to life as such. With the end of lockdown, many that I know were happy to, be out and about, with some of them, being cooped for more than a year. But somehow, I feel that, the week is already very tiresome and I can't wait for the weekend to come so that, I can kick back and relax a bit. So maybe I'm just in general lazy, or have become lazy. That's a possibility too, and maybe something that I need to think about. But anyway, enough of that. It's all part of life, so let's get on with it, as they say. I'm sure many of you might have heard of bionics. Of late, some of you might have heard some of the things Elon Musk has been talking about, especially with regards to the startup he has a stake in called Neuralink, and the brain implants that they are developing. I think right now they are doing some experimentation on chimpanzees or monkeys, but slowly but surely bionics, or the science behind the bionics, or rather the maturity of the technology for practical applications, is slowly entering into mainstream. So a lot of top-notch, universities, research institutes have put in a lot of work to understand, how our brain works. Trying to, decipher how the neural pathways work and, send signals, which are, ultimately transcripts of the reality that we experience. So one university in America called University of New York for Medical Sciences have, informed or published, or they're talking about brain implants, which sit in the anterior cortex and prefrontal cortex and detect as one experiences in real time, and then suppress it or subdue it so that it becomes manageable. So current state of research that they have done indicates that they have done some experimental trials with promising results on rats. So probably the next stage would be a chimpanzee or a monkey, but the technology as such holds quite a lot of promise. So addiction to painkillers is a big problem in the world. Not just in our country, but the world in general. We have many people who are addicted to opioids, which is a class of painkillers. If this technology under development reaches its potential and finds its way for real world application, I think there is a high chance that our dependency on chemical substances for pain management could come down. I don't say that it will eventually go away or it will vanish, but so in addition to pain management, the technology itself has a lot of potential. Imagine prosthetics that can be used to actually mimic limbs that were lost. Imagine it can sense temperature, apply pressure, sense pressure, etc., etc. I mean, the applications are endless if the technology takes off. And with today's state of technology, I think in one's lifetime, in our lifetime, probably it's something that could reach some level of maturity. So that's something to look forward to as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of science fiction movies which talk about perils of bionics and etc. But I think we are way far off from all that. So let's see, I mean, how these things pan out. I'm for sure, realistically optimistic about it. What do you guys think about it? I mean, do you think that's something, practical, ethical, etc., etc.? That seems to be the general questions associated with new technologies anyway. So do let me know what your thoughts are on that. So with that, I'll wind my vlog today, and I hope to catch you guys in the next one. Peace.